something right off the bat.
You probably would want to slow the game down at that point, at least emotionally and mentally, so that you're right, you don't make that, so you're paying attention and concentrating.
Absolutely. I always tried to talk to the referee back there, get a little conversation going, see what he had to say. Maybe just get your mind off what's actually about to happen as 11 wackos are trying to come down there and knock your head off. Kicking off for the Red Raiders. Number 2, Phil Mosley.
No, I'm sorry, that's Josiah Davis.
Is it Davis? Okay, I'm sorry. 14, I couldn't pick up that number. Josiah Davis, he's a senior. Deep for the Mustangs. Looks like Boyle, and they're going to put it on the ground, keep it out of those deep receivers' hands, and pouncing on it there for the Mustangs, number 22. Savini, making sure there was no chance for a turnover on that opening kickoff. So Savini doing the right thing, gives the Mustangs 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We got Livingston split right, Gary.
He's in the game.
He's in the game.
Mustangs may go right to him, and there they go, straight back, looking deep. He's a out pattern. Livingston makes the catch at the 40-yard line.
Nice 12-yard gain.
So that answers that question real early. 12-yard pickup on 1st and 10 out to the 40-yard line. Pierce to Livingston.
That was a nice cut, too. So if there was a question about his knee, I think that answered that first play of the game.
Mosley out there on defense. This is going to be up the middle this time.
Christian Jones.
Jones on the carry. Picks up 5. It's a win on 1st down for the Mustangs. Red Raiders having all kind of problems stopping the Belle Vernon Leopards last week on the ground. I think it was reported that Belle Vernon didn't put the ball in the air one time. And here's Jones up the middle again, has room. Out past the 50 into Red Raider territory. They never do get him on the ground. Now he falls down, but to the 48-yard line, that's going to be another 1st down for the Mustangs. Just underway here at Mustang Field.
Watching Chad, he's not limping, he's not favoring his right leg at all. I'm sorry, his left leg at all. Matter of fact, that first bat, he cut with his left leg, but I think you're right, Gary. They're going to keep it on the ground. They may go to the air for the surprise attack.
Penalty on the play. What do we got? Illegal participation?
Too many men? Come out of the huddle with 12 maybe?
5-yard penalty. It's a 5-yard penalty. That'll be 1st and 10. Moves the ball inside the 45-yard line of Uniontown. Double wing formation, and this is Jones up the middle again this time. Good defense by the Red Raiders. Stopped there by number 21, Nick Gibson for the Red Raiders, among some other help from his linebacking crew. Perkins in there and Marinucci also.
Looks like, good.
Here's a quick pitch out to Livingston in open field, and good tackle that time. Good tackle by Fry. Gains about a yard on that play, makes it 3rd down and 4. So Livingston trying to make things happen in the open field, but good defense by the Red Raiders. Nice ankle tackle, brings up 3rd and 4. There's offside, I believe, on the Red Raiders in the high school ranks. All he has to do is break the plane, and that's exactly what it was on the left side of the Uniontown defense. It's going to give the Mustangs a 1st down with a 5-yard penalty.
Might have been a hard count. He got, Jimmy Pierce got Gabe Savory to jump a little bit, and he didn't go much over.
Jimmy was very good at that a year ago. We saw that all the time, changing up that count and getting the hard barking. Catons pulls the defense offside. Sloboda in motion. Here's a pitch out to him. Quick pitch, all kind of room around the left side. Inside the 25, there's a flag now thrown from the deep referee into the action. That's going to stop the clock, and we're to see what the call is. Holding on the Mustangs. That'll bring that one back.
Boy, Sloboda had a nice run on that play. Nice 12-yard gain. Blocking was great on the left side.
Didn't need to hold whoever it was because it looked like the hold happened after he was already past the point of attack.
Looks like the Laurel Highlands has a little beefier line than the Red Raiders do. That could be a problem. Long night for the Red Raiders.
So that moves it back to 1st and 13. Back at the 37-yard line. Pierce now with double wing. Jones at fullback. Here's a pitch the other way now. This is Boyle. Gets a block inside, cuts it up inside to the 45. Some late action there and
picked up 4 on the play.
Well, he got about 6 down to the 30. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. 2nd down and 6, I apologize. Pierce calling out the signals. Quick to the line. The Mustangs always in the hurry-up offense. Here's the slant over the middle. Has Livingston for the 1st down inside the 20-yard line. Just takes 8 steps down, posts it into the inside, uses his body as a shield for the quick hitter 1st down inside the 20-yard line. Gain of about 9 on that play at the 19-yard line. Sets up the Mustangs 1st and 10 with 9:30 to go here in the first quarter. First possession for the Mustangs driving against the Red Raiders. Here's Jones up the middle, has room. Inside the 10 now, down to about the 9-yard line. That's going to be close to another 1st down. They're going to call for a measurement on this, I believe. As the referee waves his hands, they're going to call it a 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. And now what do we have? Could have been motion against the Mustangs. Just trying to get a little too quick there to catch the Raiders without being set, and that's going to set them back 5.
Well, they go to this no huddle, and they're trying to keep the tempo up, and they just got a little quick there.
Not what you want to see on 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. And we saw this hurt the Mustangs last week against Thomas Jefferson with 1st and goal just inside the 10, unable to score, ending up with that crucial interception. 1st and goal from the 14. Here's the pass out to Livingston. Makes one move into the corner of the pylon. Touchdown. Livingston from Pierce. A 14-yard quick button hook at about the 9. Made the defender miss. Streaked it to the pylon on the inside corner and scores for the Mustangs.
That was about a 3-yard button hook there. He just turned around and he got the 11 yards on his own. Yards after catch.
The good athletic ability shown once again by Livingston.
Looks like we got the
Leitza on for the extra point. And it's a high snap. Pierce is going to have to go get it, and he's going to be stacked back at the 20-yard line. Quickly in there for the Red Raiders.
Looked like Jimmy Pierce, there was not going to be a extra point.
Like Aaron King. I think that was some kind of a gadget play, but the snap was too high, and that'll leave the score at 6-0 Mustangs. 8:52 to go in the first. Be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Right back here at the Mustang Field, kicking off for the Mustangs will be Cameron Leitza. He'll tee it up at the 40-yard line.
Back to receive for Uniontown is number 4, Kane Fry.
He's the deep receiver. Look for this one to be a short kick pop-up from Leitza. No, he drives it deep down the left side. Picked off there by Mosley. Out past the 20, has some room to the 30, 40, and brought down after a fine return by Mosley. Tackled there by number 80 for the Mustangs. Pick up that number.
Number 59 also, Cody Christopher.
Campbell, number 84. There's an injured Red Raider back at the 25-yard line. That's going to hold things up here for a little bit while they tend to him. And we'll take a quick injury timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
We're back after that quick injury timeout. Ben Wilson, the injured Red Raider, got up under his own power. Good to see that, walking around the sideline. The Red Raiders take over in good field position at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. Come out in unbalanced line to the left. And the Mustangs are drawn off, so a bit of their own medicine. Mustangs drawn offside. Let's see what the call is. Might be motion on the Red Raiders. It is offside against the Mustangs.
For the Red Raiders, Mosley's their most powerful weapon. He has 144 yards rushing and is thrown for 226 yards, 17 for 30 this season.
So a 5-yard no contest penalty for the Red Raiders sets them up 1st and 5 at midfield. Mosley in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion, and now the Red Raiders move this time. So they're going to send it back, and they'll do it all over again. 1st down and 10. Little trouble getting things going here for the Red Raider offense.
And they can't afford to stumble like this and spin their wheels. They really need to get some traction and move the ball, because Laurel Highlands is
quick strike offense. Yeah,
well, and they move the ball. They kill a lot of clock, and they move the ball the length of the field.
He's got wide receiver left, slot right, sidecar to Mosley. He's going to bring it around the left side himself, and good containment that time by Edenfield. He just fought off that block and pushed Mosley back in the backfield, caught him 1 yard deep. So Ian Edenfield, good defense along the right side of that Mustang defensive line.
He was untouched there on that right side.
Loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. Clock running at 8:15 to go here in the first. Mustangs leading 6-0 on their opening drive, pushing it in from 13 yards out on the pass from Pierce to Livingston. Mosley again in shotgun. Now it's the speed sweep to the right, and there is nowhere to go as the Mustang defense swarms with great penetration. Trying to get around that right side was Fry, and he was just overwhelmed by about 5 Mustang defenders. Led out there by number 2 for the Mustangs. Again, Ian Edenfield around the left side that time.
You know, that was an experienced quarterback play there. He saw that the right side of his line was collapsing, and rather than hand that ball off, he kept it himself and took the punishment.
3rd down and 17 from the 38. Looking back now, pressure inside. Mosley's going to take it himself around the right side, and he's going to be hit hard. That time by Pierce coming up from his safety position, and Eisler knocking Mosley to the ground after a gain of about 5, giving him 5.5, brings up 4th and 12. Going deep for the Mustangs, Lucas Boyle, the punter, Josiah Davis for the Uniontown Red Raiders. Mustangs need to get some players off the field. The punt return team on for the Mustangs. Now what do we have here? Penalty flags thrown in from the umpire behind the defense. We got an illegal procedure against the Red Raiders, I believe, and that'll push them back another 5. Possibly improve the Mustangs' field position after this punt.
Got Lucas Boyle back to receive.
They called it both ways. I've never seen that before.
Both offside.
They called offside and illegal procedure. How can that happen? Unless it was simultaneous. So we'll stay where we're at. Davis with the snap. Gets it away just barely, almost blocked that time. That's going to dribble out of bounds at about the 23 or 22-yard line. In there trying to block that punt for the Mustangs. Looked like Petrus.
It looked like that was a great move by Chad Petrish. He came in untouched.
Absolutely good pressure there by the Mustangs, but a good bounce on that punt. Sends it down to the Mustang 22-yard line.
And another difference between these two teams, Gary, Uniontown huddles up every play, and Laurel Highlands has the no huddle. They want that up tempo.
Up the middle again, this is Jones. They're going to push that POW forward for a good 6 yards, maybe 8. As the Mustangs go to the power run, Christian Jones up the middle. Met there by the middle of the Red Raider defense, number 70. Gabe Savory for the Red Raiders. Pierce back to the line again quickly, and this will be Jones again. Now he's in the open to the 40. Needs one block ahead of him. Now good tackle out there in open field by number 11 for the Red Raiders. Touchdown saving tackle. We don't have an 11 on our roster.
No, number 4, Kane Fry was out there. That was a tremendous block by Edenfield downfield before Fry came from the middle of the field.
Good run there by Jones. Sets him up inside Red Raider territory. Jones again, and 3 straight carries by Christian Jones. Only about 3 on that one. Tackle on the play that time by Mark Fike, number 74. Keeps that to a minimal. We'll give him 4 on it. Second down and 6 at the 42-yard line. 5:22 to go here in the first. Mustangs with their second possession, driving downfield again. Here's Jones again. They're just going to give a steady dive to that until they can prove that they can stop it, and he may have another first down for the Mustangs at the 36-yard line, right at the marker, and that is a first down, Rick.
All on the ground. That's about 7 plays. They've covered about 45 yards very efficiently, just straight up the middle.
Obviously, the scouting report that the Mustangs are relying on is a power run right up the middle. And here's Jones now. Look at the fake out in the flat to Sloboda. He has some room up the left side, and he's going to take it inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line.
Looks like
give him the 22. Great job there by Jimmy Pierce. Faked it inside, was looking deep, and saw that the deep receiver was covered, went out to his second receiver in the flat. That was Sloboda. Picks up another first down for the Mustangs.
Well, he's experienced. He saw the first and second read wasn't there, and he went out to the flat.
Now, quick pitch out here to Boyle. Trying to get a block, has to cut it back up, and good defense. Nice job by the Red Raider defense.
Mark
Pursuit
Fike again.
by Mark Fike, as well as number 45
Christian
for
Forsyth.
the Red Raider, Christian Forsyth. So give the Red Raiders credit on that speed sweep.